17. Looking at the answers, could it be starting with C? First phrase, if k and h are constants, all right, and x squared plus kx plus 7 is equivalent to parentheses x plus 1 parentheses x plus h. Let's write that one down. So we got x squared plus kx plus 7 is equivalent to the parentheses x plus 1 x plus h. Now in the chunking side, we've got these two parentheses. We should FOIL it out. So we're going to get x squared plus xh plus x plus h. And I'll just write down the left-hand side again. X squared plus kx plus 7 here. Okay, and they want to know what the value of k is, all right? So if you take a look at this here, you see for a quadratic, we've got the x squared plus kx plus 7. So there's the squared term, and you see the squared term on the right. Then you have a kx term, usually the term that's got x to it. And notice here, we have a term with xh plus x. If you were to try to combine that so it's just one x term, you could factor out an x, and you'd be left with h plus 1. So we got x squared here, plus x times h plus 1, plus h. And notice on the left-hand side, the 7 is usually the constant. And look, the h here is the constant. Can you see, if you visually do this, let me find my marker here. We got x squared plus kx plus 7. Can you see that the 7 is pointing to the same thing as h? So we know that h equals 7. And because h equals 7, we can plug it in right here. So we have x squared plus x, and the 7 plus 1 is 8 plus 7 here. Okay? Now, through inspection, you see on the left-hand side, the k is in front of the x. Well, the 8 is the one that's in front of the x. So k is going to be 8. And they want to know what k is. K is going to be 8, D. Now, starting with C would have been long and involved and probably not worth the time, but it is doable to backtrack that. Answer both ways is D.